Welcome back to Chimi Cheebers. Take me higher and higher. What is... There's another one that...
Hey look, there's Violet.
He's like, do you know what this is? And he's like, no. He's like, a dick. He's like, oh. He's like, and this dick is your #1 ass cleaning tool. I need to... it sounds so immature. That's only because it is.
Oh dude, look at this hardcore parkour.
I need to show
this game just looks nice.
It does look nice. I do like it a lot.
Better than that other game that we're playing that we might have lost the footage of.
Oh yeah. I think more games these days need to adopt a less realistic look. And
this has, I think this has done it very well.
Yeah. For example, and I think Nintendo are like the masters of this, because you know their system is, compared to the Xbox and even like PCs and stuff, their system is horrifically low powered.
Yeah.
Like it's got like something like a 1.4 megahertz processor.
Yeah, I think we worked out that the Wii U is a fourth of my computer. Less than a fourth of my computer.
It's like, yeah, it's super low spec, but they have some really gorgeous graphics on it. Like really, and
yeah, like Breath of the Wild.
Breath of the Wild looks great. It's got a really nice style. Super Mario 3D Land has got some awesome like effects on the blocks and shit. And Super Mario Kart 8 looked great as well. Like all the game, like so many of the games look really nice.
But they're not high resolution or graphics.
I think they're all at least 1080 or 720, and
I think they're 720 because there's no way it's better than the Xbox One.
No, it has some games that run at 1080. I'm certain. Super Mario, for example, Super Mario Brothers U looks nice. It's not like Super 3D, so there's less to render, but that runs at 1080. They also have a lot more games running at, I think, 60 FPS. I think all like the Mario games run at 60 FPS.
Yes, I think that is true.
Whereas, you know, like quite a few, I think, PlayStation and even Xbox games that don't run at 60.
Xbox runs at 60 frames all the time. PlayStation runs at 1080 all the time.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, no, yeah, so interesting factoids. And I think some of the games on the Wii U are just absolutely gorgeous, and I can't wait to see with Nintendo's next console.
It's handheld.
Oh yeah, there's all this. I don't know what it is, like a hybrid or something, or a handheld slash.
I think it'll be a hybrid. So like it can be handheld, but it's better played in a living room or something.
Yeah, probably something interesting like that. Hopefully, it will be something that isn't a gimmick and is actually useful, because that's what Nintendo's been suffering with. Like they struck it gold with the Wii.
Even though not many people like the Wii, like it came out and everyone was like, "Oh my god, this is gonna be amazing."
What it is it alienated a lot of the more hardcore gamers, whereas the casual market for it exploded because mobile games weren't really a thing and it was like accessible to so many people. So they shipped a ton of Wiis, but then of course whoever was in the branded team thought, "Hey, we're making this new console," rather than like, I don't know, giving it a new game and marketing it well, giving it a new name and marketing it well, why don't we just call it the Wii U, market it horribly, and everyone thinks it's just a new screen on a controller rather than knowing it's an actual console?
Yeah.
Because if they just said, this is the Nintendo Ultra, and it's compatible with your Wii games. This is Larry Bundy Jr. The original game, released on the Atari ST, was an interesting development in the... Do you know who I'm doing a voice of?
No.
Larry, I think his name was Larry Bundy Jr. Larry something.
But dude, you don't realise what I just did. So that entire like parkour thing that I was doing.
Yeah.
There was 3 different secondary objectives. There was time, there was key, and there was switches. And I didn't get the time one, so only 2 of them are open.
That's interesting.
I'm going to see what's in the time one. If it's just one of them, I'm not going back for it. But if it isn't, I might go back for it. Yeah, it's just a chest. And I bet you get an extra... that super chest, look. You get all 3... Oh, I'm going to have to go back for it in my spare time.
Maybe it's... Yeah, I was going to say in your spare time.
Killer Instinct was an interesting game released on the Atari. One of the most interesting things about this game is it ran in 60 FPS. There was limitations with the system because it's some very nice graphics.
This is what Larry sounds like. I'm not even...
Who's Larry?
I'm gonna have to
Larry King.
No, not Larry King. Larry King was the guy who was like, very nice when he had Thingy's vodka and it nearly killed him. See if I got his voice right.
Video games have come far enough now that we more commonly see movies based on games rather than games based on movies. But while you're lucky to see a rubbish iPhone game from the latest blockbuster nowadays, there was a point when movie type.
He's a little calmer in that video.
But you see, he's got that kind of voice to him
Yeah.
where he talks a bit like this, and he's got a bit of a shish in his speech. Quite an interesting voice.
I love doing impressions of people.
So do I. I think you've noticed.
Have you ever watched a Tom Scott video? He's like a calmer Larry when he speaks. Tom Scott is this guy who does these little short videos, informative things about stuff you might not have known and all kinds of random stuff.
It's like, the British plug is one of the best inventions, designed plugs in the world, I think. And here's a little bit why. I'm going to show you. First of all, as you can see, this plug is a lot longer than his other two prongs. Always like, a lot of people think that the toaster dials are minutes, and they're not. And I'm here to prove you why they aren't.
Let me get some Tom Scott up for you. This is a Tom Scott
Up
video.
there is the bridge of the Captain Klevnikov, the Russian icebreaker that's taking me and the rest of Chris Hadfield's expedition around the Arctic. Nowadays, navigation up there, and well, on most ships, is mostly automatic. It's handled by GPS.
I'm not
just
quite-
rushing through this, don't worry.
I'm somewhat like. He's a little. I'm a little too much Larry when I did my impression of him.
Fuck!
I wonder how people who talk like that come about. Where does that lilt in their voice come from? Is it their parents, or is it the part where they grow up? I think it's quite interesting, don't you?
Well, it's probably all the same. Like, fuck! It's probably their parents and where they grew up. It's usually a whole nurture thing.
Oh.
I think it's just. I don't know.
Dude!
Do the Jew, Doritos, Jew, TM it right. Have you seen that 4chan post?
No.
Have I mentioned that about it? Like, sort of, it's like 2017 or something. It's like, wake up, want to play some Xbox. Like, say Xbox on, like, no response. Xbox on, and it's like, no response. And it's like, he has to, it's like, error, please verify, like, please drink verification can. So he has to reach into this, like, case of Mountain Dew and drink a verification can. And he felt like he felt really sick, so he had to verify, like, 14 times last night. And he's like, he has to crack a smile and says, that really hit the spot. And then the Xbox turns on. And then he's trying to, like, play a game. And then his mum walks into the room and it's like, another person who's got Connect. It's like, another person detected charging your credit card for an extra player, and it's like, no, stop. And then like there's an error and he has to dance to a like Mountain Dew advert or something.
God damn it.
Like he has to say like Doritos Dew it right, and it's just ridiculous. And what else is there? Like oh yeah, it's his last can, and he like he drinks it and he like vomits, and then he pours the rest out the window, and they're like, you've committed fraud or something, and it like locks him out and charges his bank account for another can of verification shit. It's pretty funny. I need to read it to you or like show you it. Instead of ChimiCheebers,